right, Velvet. Velvet, Velvet, Velvet. Velvet, Velvet, Velvet. You know, yeah, here we are. Yeah, I spent like the last couple of hours editing my book, and I was just kind of worn out, so I just like popped in some food. I ate like a little bit, and yeah, we're getting right back to it. Kind of worried I ate a bit too much, but whatever. It's like if you're hungry, you have to eat, right? So it just I don't know. I'm definitely struggling with that. Hang on. Yeah, I feel like I've been struggling to find the time to do anything. I went out today and I noticed that my tablet keyboard is busted. So like I wasn't able to work on the tablet when I was out like I planned to. And what that ended up in is that I didn't get a whole lot of work done while I was out. So I had to come home, work a little bit, and then I had to balance it with my
Take a
YouTube
look at
uploads,
this.
and it was just a nightmare. I just don't know if I've done anything relevant.
Scout ship.
What the hell are we doing? Yeah, we should change the outfit back. I like the prison outfit, but it's like it's one of those things where you just can't like. I don't know. I just love the swimwear. Okay, yeah, Velvet. Let's go swimming together. Okay. I can't imagine the game is like gonna go on for much longer. If like and Nominat has like revealed itself. Like,
No problems here.
yeah, it's interesting how Japanese these games are. Like it really does feel like something out of like the 2000s. You know what I mean? It feels like Tales is stuck in that like 2000s anime and I said it. And I think that's actually a pretty good thing. I don't know, anime was already on the decline in the 2000s, but like um I still think it had a lot of the soul from the 90s. And I think it's a really good example of that. It has a lot of the same problems where it feels like the plot doesn't always work and like um it doesn't look nearly as good as some of the stuff that came out before, but wait, we can just warp back? Ugh. Yeah, I don't. I really want to finish this game, but I also need to finish the book. I think the book is 100% going to be done by the end of June. Like I think it is going to be done in the next couple of days. I've been looking through it. I'm not changing a whole lot. Like honestly, I think right now, like the main thing I had to change is like the formatting and stuff like that. We'll have to see. I might change some of like I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. I'm not sure.
Is that demon really Ifried?
Eisen would know better than anyone, so I'd take it as a fact.
Shut up, Rokuro.
But I thought when people have a strong will like you and Kurogane, they don't lose themselves upon becoming a demon. From how Aizen talks about him, I'd say his strength of will should be considerable.
Even if you don't lose yourself, a demon is a demon. When you change, you're no longer human. I don't remember how I felt as a human, but I bet the human me would have thought I'm a real monster.
But would the old part of Ifrid allow him to be so obedient to the Abbey?
No. He didn't seem to be following Melchior of his own free will. I imagine Melchior's illusory arts are at play.
Like what we saw at Loringen in a ball? Is that enough to control a demon?
They would seem so. But more importantly, someone with a psyche resilient enough to impress Eisen should be extraordinarily hard to turn into a demon.
So Melchior must be using a particularly nasty illusion, eh?
Ifried, Eisen, please be okay. We have to hurry. Zavid's all alone.
Yeah, it's a V who came
Well,
out of
he's
nowhere.
not exactly an ally. He's got his own creed. Remember the Whitehorn Dragon? He might try to protect Ifried.
So Eisen might too, right? This is Ifried we're talking about, so...
He's a demon now. He's not Eisen's old buddy anymore.
even if we can't bring him back to being human, there has to be something we can do to make him himself again.
If he's a demon, he'll never be himself again. He attacked Benwick and the rest of his crew. The old Eifried's gone.
So, what does Eisen plan to do?
I don't know. That's up to him. Worst case,
Tales of Zestria.
you might have to fight him too. It's best you prepare yourself for that possibility.
But...
So Zestria is the one we're gonna have to play on. Yeah, this is a prequel. So this came out like after, but it takes place way before. So is it in the same setting? I don't know. I'm kind of a weird. I don't think I've ever played an RPG that takes place in like the distant past of another RPG. Like Batten Kaido's origins is like 20 years, but it's not that big of a deal. You have like a lot of the same characters and stuff.
I'll finish this now.
Yeah, Batten Kaido's is interesting because like I never thought of it as an Amco RPG, but it's interesting to think that it was.
It looks like no one is injured.
Yeah, I'll be glad when we're through with this. I'm burned out on RPGs. I think I'm gonna take a bit of a break from them. I don't know how many more I'm gonna play. I think the next one I pick up is gonna be Grand Blue actually, because Grand Blue looks sick. I was really impressed with it when I saw the demo. But oh yeah, that's right. We have Ystra More. Yeah, we got to get through that. Oath and Felghana. Yeah, not Oath and Felghana. Memories of Society. I mean, I'm getting my Ys games confused. Like I've been blasting through so many of them that like I think I'm getting a lot of the top-down ones confused. Like it's weird. I've played like 5 Ys games and not once has Ys itself actually appeared. Like the floating island. Like it's some kind of floating island, right? Like I have no idea. Yeah, Tails is stuck in the 2000s. Like Ys is stuck in the 90s. Like it's just like it's crazy, man. Yeah, I would say Tails didn't hit its stride until the 2000s because Symphonia is such like an iconic RPG. I love like hardcore fan of the genre. Yeah, I'm a huge Tales fan now. I definitely like Dragon Quest more, but like I mean Dragon Quest is like the RPG franchise. So I don't know. It's interesting to see how Tales has its own unique spin on it. It's not really a carbon copy the way Final Fantasy was. And Dragon Quest is very westernized, and like Tales is very, very Japanese. And that's the only thing I really like about it is how it's rooted in like more Japanese sensibilities. Oh, here we go. Did I get spun around? Was I not supposed to come back here? Oh, I thought I was supposed to come back here, but no, you're supposed to go further in. Strange journey. Here's this. Yeah, I don't like SMT because a lot of people say SMT is like the most hardcore RPG franchise out there, and I think it's just kind of grindy, and I don't necessarily think it's like that good, honestly. Like I don't know. There are things I like about it. Like I love the tone and the vibe and shit like that. But like I've never played an SMT game that I've really liked outside of like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which doesn't count. Like it's one of those cases where it's just like, okay, but where are the games? I don't know. Like I I've been picking these games up for a decade, right? I own 4, I own 5, I own like like a bunch of the Personas. Like I just don't like them, honestly. Like Persona 5, I've put like 100 hours in Persona 5. I'm on the final like royal palace with like Sumire, and it's like I really don't give a shit about this at all. Like I don't understand why Persona is so popular. I don't know. Is it kids who just don't play RPGs? Like I don't get the appeal of it. Like are they virgins or incels? Like I don't get it. And Persona's like unbelievably cringe. It's such an interesting franchise because like it does a really good job of like presenting itself as if it's intelligent, but then it just segues into the most like brain dead takes imaginable. It's just really weird. I don't know. It's like it tries really hard to capture that feeling of being a kid, and I just don't think it does so as well. Like something like Earthbound, I think does a way better job of that. I don't know. That's definitely something I would like to do if like I ever get into game dev. Would be to like make like something where like that has more kind of a child focus because I don't think we have anything like that. Something like really good that's like tailor made for kids because it's usually like teens or like older kids. We don't have something like Calvin and Hobbes or like I don't know. We don't have that equivalent. I don't know. Maybe Nintendo's that. But I don't know. Nintendo doesn't try to be like deep or philosophical. I don't know. I always read too much into like Star Fox 64 and like Zelda lore as a kid. So Strange Journey. Yeah, so I do want to play Strange Journey. I've heard lots of good things about that one. Like I'd like to try Soul Hackers, but it's like Soul Hackers going by what I've seen looks sick, but it's like they haven't re-released them, and it's just like honestly, I think I would rather play like play RPGs I haven't touched. Like I'd rather I'm sorry, I would rather play RPGs I already own, I should say. Like I don't know, I'm getting through a lot of the ones I own, but I really do need to take the time to get through Persona 5. I don't know, maybe that's something we could do after this is get through Persona 5, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. I'm taking like a long break from it. Like I beat the final boss and it was like incredibly disappointing. So like I just I don't know, man. I'm shocked that I didn't see more people try to say that the bad guy in that was like basically Trump. Maybe it was like a real thing, but I didn't see it. Like I really was expecting him to go like, oh, we're gonna make Japan great again, and just I don't know. Like it's crazy considering how long Persona is, like how nothing really matters all that much. Like they have all the time in the world to build up the antagonists and make them interesting and like um have them be interesting characters, but they just don't. It's always just some generic like scenario. It's weird to me how Haru gets like you kill her dad basically, and yet like it's not a big deal at all, and she just kind of becomes a millionaire and has to manage the company. It's just like, what are you talking about? I'm just it's like Persona's so frustrating because like it comes off like it could be interesting, and they put so much effort in how like the world works and like the mechanics of it, and like they just don't go into like any interesting scenarios. The whole plot twist of you like faking your death is just like it was just unbelievably retarded. You know what I mean? It's like they could have done such a better job with that, and like the whole setup of just yeah. I really need to get back to like the older SMT games, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. I'm gaming a lot less right now. I'm just focusing all my time on like dicking around in Tales of Berseria because I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I'll be glad when I'm caught up on Tales. Yeah, I think we're gonna take a break from Tales for a bit. I did not like Zelia at all, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about Arise. Like I'll play it eventually, but it's like I don't know. I don't even have it pre-ordered right now because I'm just so burned out on these games, and I like them a lot. It's just one of those situations where it's just like I can't just justify, playing the same like, series over and over again. It's just I don't know. I was burned out on it, like even when I was getting through Symphonia, and it's just like I would not have bought Symphonia when I did if it wasn't on sale. I bought it for like $10, and for like a 50-hour RPG, that was like an absolute steal. Like I know the GameCube version is supposedly superior, but I really enjoyed my time with Symphonia. I don't think Symphonia is nearly as good as people make it out to be, but like um I really liked it for what it was. I don't know. Maybe you'll get more into it when you like understand the characters better. I wonder if Tales is going to be one of those RPGs that just gets better on replays, and you can like follow along with the characters better. Because like I remember thinking that with Vesperia, like the reason I dropped it was that I felt like it was kind of childish, and that the lore made no sense. They were talking about like X spheres and shit like that, and I was just like, this is fucking stupid.
David, you alright?
Who is this Savid guy?
Stop. I know these fists. This is Ifrit.
Yeah, kind of obvious.
Why didn't you fight back?
Ifrit. She pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
So what? Supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Ifrit?
David!
Going after kids now? Benwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Savid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs.
We're not actually going to see his sister.
I won't let anyone trample their creeds. Even you! I owe you everything, Ifrit. And now, it's time to pay it back!
I love Isaac so much. I just wish he was like more relevant to the overall plot. Like I'm so uninvested in the whole hybrid thing. I don't know why they keep trying to make Ifrit a reoccurring thing. He's like their Sid. And I just don't understand like the concept. Like he's a pirate. Like so what? Like who gives a shit? Like I just like I don't know. Maybe it'll make more sense when I get to like my 25th Tales game. Yeah, so there's like 25 Tales games now, right? So like this is like what, my fifth? I've gotten through like Berseria, Symphonia. No, I think this is my third. Because I never beat Arise or Zelia. Did I beat any of this? No, I think this is my third. Okay. Am I forgetting one? But yeah, Vesperia is still the best by far. Like I love Vesperia. I don't know if I've ever seen Laphicet actually on the field or like as the PC. Have they confirmed if they're gonna like release a new Tales game? Alexa, when's the next Tales of announcement from Namco?
The next Tales of announcement from Namco is scheduled for August 19th, 2026. It's expected to reveal a new remastered title, possibly Tales of Zillia.
Alexa, stop. Zillia, but they already did Zillia.
End of the road.
Even powered up Ifreed, the little bitch. Oh, he wants to choke the little kid.
Taking hostages now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we established that he wants to hit kids.
I'm prepared for whatever happens.
All right. You've grown. You're a man now. Family, friends.
Oh,
everything
Graces.
I
Yeah,
ever
okay, this is
tried
my
to hold
port. Yeah, I
on
beat
to.
Graces.
All of it trickled away, fell from my grasp.
Yeah, so yeah, Graces is so
But a
forgettable.
certain idiot once told me, if you can't hold something in your hand, then make a fist and take it by force.
Yeah, so I beat Symphonia, then
This
Graces,
fist will take everything
played
back,
Zillia, hated it, and then moved on to this. Okay.
just like you told me to.
He can recognize him by his fist.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
Ifreed!
Why does Laffy have these weird powers? I don't get it. I don't think they've explained that yet. He just kind of does.
A demon changed back into a human?
Tales of Eternia remastered. Okay.
Forget it. It's too late.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't want it to
sorry.
be like Abyss next because I want to play a lot of Tales games before I play
Have
Abyss.
lose
But
my power.
Stop crying. Didn't you say you were prepared for anything?
But Eisen, you were searching for Ifreed for so long.
You're still as soft as you ever were. Boy, I'll let you in on a little secret. Your power comes from being part of a
yeah. Well,
unit.
obviously.
Which means, if you can seal off his domain, you actually got a chance of putting up a good
So
fight.
Ifreed's gonna explain how he beat a Nominat.
Seal off his domain?
The 4 elemental Empyreans sleeping in the earth pulses. If you can rouse them from their slumber. Hurry, while Artorias and Enominat are occupied. They're getting ready for some ceremony of suppression. It's now or never, kid.
Thank you, Ifreed.
He looks like
I'm
Captain
sad
Jack
I can't go
Sparrow.
with you. That sounds like a goddamn blast.
I won't apologize.
You shouldn't. I'm grateful. You always kept things from getting to home. If we ever meet again, let's raise some hell. Eisen.
Yeah, we will. See you, Ifreed. I owe you one, Zavid.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him.
Next time I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
you, we'll settle the score. Between me and your crew.
Zavid, if you hadn't run off on your own, maybe we could have.
See you around, Zavid.
So, we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans?
But how do we do it?
Bro, it's a Tails
Dunno.
game.
Maybe you tickle their divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back.
And you're looking better.
Somehow.
Oh, she sounded so
What
happy.
happened to that demon?
We killed him. Benwick. He...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
Eisen.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Behold. Who the hell is Grimau? Oh, yeah, that's the cat. Okay. Rockstar, doesn't matter. Like Rockstar is they're fucked long term. Is just the reality of it. The problem with them is that like they can't possibly live up to the hype of Grand Theft Auto 6. Like that's just the reality. Is that they're gonna sell like 100 million copies of this game, but it's not gonna be enough. Like I imagine at a certain point they're gonna see like a massive dip in like microtransactions. I think that's going to be how it happens because like you're just running out of people who will just blow money on that kind of thing. Because like most people who waste money on
Select the
microtransactions are
elemental
boomers with too much money.
Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malakim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good.
Oh,
We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
A big bite.
More importantly, Inominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists.
She could take a
Most
big bite out of
exorcists
me
will no
anytime.
longer even be able to perceive Malakim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Shut up,
Will
Magulu.
I become unable to
Do
see
people
Malakim?
actually like Magulu?
Oh no, until we try.
I don't understand like
Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept.
she's the
whatever
worst part of the
happens.
cast, like for
But
sure.
these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as
Nintendo
a
Treasure.
no.
Really? I
We
had
don't
not
even
heard
know how
that.
to revive them.
I knew I was in the
Of
video. I
course.
hadn't heard people
If
spurging
it's
about it.
anything like the opening, then we need to offer a
I don't know. I'm
sacrifice
a
to
lot
Earth
bigger than I
Pulse's
think a lot of
Scarlet
people
Knight.
realize.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is
Yeah,
a
like
soul free
I
of
would say I'm
malevolence.
honestly like one of the bigger Nintendo YouTubers
If
right now,
that's
purely
true,
because
then
there's
doesn't
just so many
Velvet already
people
have
like
a whole belly full of
seething
them?
about me near constantly.
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect. You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely.
Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try at least.
So we have to do the
When's
tails
the
like
next Scarlet Knight? 3 years after the Advent. In other words, soon.
how soon? Yeah, they're always vague.
Do we have enough time? The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Correct. 4 Earth pulses for 4.
Like I
Empyreans.
love like 95%
But
of the
if you
cast
use a
except for
life pool,
Magulu.
you may be
Like I
able
can't
to
stand
awaken
her.
all 4 at the same time.
A life pool?
Earth pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically.
Not a Nintendo guy.
This causes
Yeah, I was
energy to collect
wondering,
in the earth.
because I had people in my chat like shilling him and talking about his channel, and it was just like, I guess he was just trying to siphon like people from my channel onto his, because like I think that's just kind of the vibe I got because like Nukem is like not relevant at all. And he tried to say he was like, "Oh, I'm bigger than Harman Smith." No, no, you're not. Like you don't do shit. Why am I on TikTok? I'm on. I was on TikTok, but I have like such low respect for people who post on there. I don't even post on it. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I was posting on it, but like I just don't care for it at all. Like I'm gonna stick with like Twitter, with Facebook, Twitch, Kick. Those are the platforms I like. So yeah, I haven't like called out Nukem on anything, but like because I haven't really seen him like do anything. But then like that would require me actually watching his channel, which no one actually watches.
Pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
I love
Oh,
Grimoire. She's
so
so
if we
cool.
make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Inominat's home base!
Ah, most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's
Yes.
the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Eisen?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava.
Oh well, ice and lava.
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shoved the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
Yeah, that was the issue. So like the one thing you're never supposed to do as a Nintendo fan is like talk shit about like third party ports on the console because what we're supposed to do is just slap it all up and just like praise it just because like, oh, thank you third party Coon for like putting out third party Sama for putting out like your scraps on Nintendo Switch 2. Like that just isn't good enough. And I've thought that for like a long time, but like this is the this is the first major release where like it's become an issue where like I've actively spoken out about it. Like, yeah, I'm not supporting Indiana Jones. I'm not supporting I don't want to support Pragmata. I don't want to support Monster Hunters 3. Like it's over. Like Capcom fucking sucks. And yet like Resident Evil Requiem, like they all fucking suck. But like the narrative right now is that Capcom is actually like the best in the industry. And like it feels like it's a meme that's just like persisting for whatever reason. Like I don't know what's causing it specifically because everyone agrees Square fell off. Everyone agrees that like Konami is shit. Like nobody cares about Namco, but like for some reason people glaze Capcom for some reason, and I don't know what's causing it. I don't know what's causing it. By the way, we probably should re-download Street Fighter 6. I was thinking that like we probably should get through the single player mode. Where the hell is it? Street Fighter 6. It's been a while since I played it. How long has it been? I'm probably overlooking it or something. It's not that far down. Have they fixed Fatal Frame 2 yet? Yeah, Rage quit that like weeks ago. Oh, here it is. Okay. Capcom fans are like people who defend Konami. Yeah, that's actually a good example because like when Kojima was still putting out Metal Gear, like the narrative was that Konami was one of the best publishers. Yeah, I think Capcom's in the same position where they're just glazing them
In the 4 elemental
because of
Empyreans.
Resident Evil and Street Fighter.
Together, they will seal off Inominat's domain. It's just a theory, but
It's
That's
just a
one I'd put
cope.
my money on.
Yeah, like we really do need to move past this notion that people play video games because they're losers or depressed. It just isn't true, like at all. Um, I play games because I enjoy them, and I think most people do.
Me too.
And I don't think you really need a further justification than that.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerass is north of Helaves.
Yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to the end now. Your expedition has returned. My 33rd expedition.
Scout ship setting sail.
I feel like there's a lot of content in Tales games that I just miss out on because I just blast through the story. I don't know if you can do like post game stuff or like you can like rediscover old skits. Like it just feels like the way these games are structured that like it feels like there's a lot of shit you can miss out on.
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem. If you've got a grudge, we can settle.
Huh? Why would we have the first mate fought like the first mate? The captain died like the captain. Right?
I suppose.
Then no Swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Ifrit's pirates.
Swabby.
And don't forget it. We're not so
Swabby
pathetic
versus
that we need
Tetris
pity
Pirates. Who
from
wins?
Lord of Calamity.
All right. The ship's in your hands.
Aye, aye. You can count on us.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean like all these guys are frauds, right?
The Von Eltia looks the same as ever. But it feels utterly different, doesn't it?
Yeah. Even Benwick looked like he'd been crying.
I can imagine. But if we let ourselves despair now, we'd be a disgrace to Ifrit's creed.
We have to swallow our anger and grief and sail on.
Right.
Bro, you never knew Ifrit.
Following a creed isn't always pleasant. We must do what we must.
I won't allow the Abbey to do things like this.
Yeah, like
Destroy
one of the
us
reasons
now.
I was so upset with that Scott the
Turning him
Woz
into a
video
puppet.
that he made on Star
Somehow
Fox Zero was that he
too.
was bitching about like, oh, there was nothing to play in 2016, and I'm just
It
like,
can be shattered.
what are you
Never
talking
erased
about? Like
entirely.
some of my favorite Wii U games
I
came out that
heard
year.
that.
It's just like,
Right.
what is he talking
He's
about?
gone, but he lives on through his crew. Magilu is right. What lives in one's heart can never be erased.
Yeah. The heart is eternal.
Oh no, she's a Kingdom Hearts fan. Wait, where's Benwick? Where the hell is Benwick? Oh, there we go. And why did he move? Okay. Wait, can you really not go off the beaten path? Really? But hates Fire Emblem. Yeah. I mean that's the double standard. Like you'll see these people like spurg out about how much they hate it. Holy fucking shit. She's fucking gorgeous, bros.
I see.
Yeah, Velvet might be my girl.
Or not, Stormwell snapped like a twig.
I'm afraid so. It was Inominat who did it. But I think Shikode could have done the same.
Yeah, so like they always spurg out about how like
Enough.
they always spurg out about how much they hate anime and how much they hate RPGs, and yet like you see the same people turn around and like glaze Persona, like only because it's mainstream. It's like acceptable to like Persona. That's like the only reason why. They don't even like they probably don't even play Persona, but they'll glaze it anyway, just to like create the illusion that they are giving Fire Emblem or Xenoblade a fair shake.
Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum? You're a master of your art, a visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
Not in the least.
Persona 5 has sold 11 million units. It's like one of the most successful RPGs ever made. Now,
We're making good time.
she's not getting seasick.
The only
I
problem
hate the
with
idea
that
of
ceremony that
sailing
Artorias was
because of
going
like
on about,
seasickness.
we don't know how long it'll take.
Ifrid said they called it the ceremony of suppression. Most likely, it's how Inominat plans to release his power.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Inominat should still be incomplete. But if his powers fully awaken...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will.
I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was. Something's coming!
The DLC and the spin-offs, did they? I don't know. That's what I was told was 11 million, and I just believed it. I didn't look into it. That does make a lot of sense, though. Yeah, it feels like they rushed the ending. I don't know. Oh no, he's taking away everyone's free will. It's exactly like Persona 5. That's right. This came out the same year as Persona 5, didn't it? Yeah, I heard no one talking about this far superior game with a far superior waifu.
Hey, please, guys, let's not fight.
This is a domain?
Inominat's domain.
Yes,
The
we
will
have
hasn't
order.
stolen.
It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking. Wake him up!
On it.
We have Rokuro
Aizen!
do it. Like he's.
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Sexton!
So if you're an exorcist or a demon, we don't have any normal humans in the party, do we? It's all like a piece of Nominat or demons or like Malix. Like, yeah, not a single regular human.
I feel like
Eleanor is the
someone
closest
played
we
tug
got.
of war with my brain.
Dig up some spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no!
Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen because I'm not a child. I don't know. I tried watching the first 5 episodes of that, and I was just
Look,
like,
it's that
I was
merchant.
baffled by how bad it was. Like, I did not enjoy it all. Same with Black Clover.
All right.
Is that the merchant guy?
Used people. Stepped on them just to make a profit. I even aided wanted criminals so that I could
This is
expand my business.
Tamagotchi. Okay, so Tamagotchi didn't actually go woke, honestly. Like, if you actually look at like the menus, like the actual voices are attached to like aliens and robots. So like the idea behind like non-binary, it just means like not human, basically, or other, as we used to like know it back in the day. Like it's a nothing burger, right? And like of course, if you look at the dating mechanics, like they default to the opposite gender. So it's like it's all just a giant like cope from wokies. Like Tamagotchi life is not woke, so
My soul is black with ugliness and can never.
I
be
think you're gonna
permitted.
slowly see like woke shit like that get phased out though over the next
No,
decade. So
wait!
we're, does anybody prefer
The
Eleanor over
world needs
Violet?
to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here, I have to die. I have to die. I have to die.
No, it's not right!
Bitch. Oh man, I love
You can
Velvet.
die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
You make my blood boil.
Those awakened to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
First they steal humanity's rudder, and now they want to say who lives and who dies?
We should find out what's happening here, unless you'd rather not see.
You're right. I wouldn't. But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Logris.
Aye, Carol, let's rise.
Innominate suppression. Is this the ideal world the Abbey envisions?
BS! There's no life in anyone's eyes! This isn't a fun place at all!
It's not just people's minds being shackled. They're being forced to die, too. It's terrible.
Why would dying be part of anyone's ideal world?
Even under such strict control, new sins can still rise to the surface. If that happens, it's better to end the life of the sinner. Melchior came to the same logical conclusion.
What utter rubbish.
Anyway, we need to get to Logris.
What's going to happen to the world? How far will Innominat's power spread?
When his domain expanded, I felt a faraway power suddenly come closer. It was enough to blot out the whole sky. I'm sure it's covered other towns too. His domain has certainly extended to at least the entire populace of this country. Otherwise, what would be the point?
That means what happened at Port Zexon is happening everywhere.
Everyone is either a puppet, or...
Dead by their own hands.
Innominat created this ideal hell in a single moment. That's the power we're up against.
So we few are standing against a truly monumental force.
This is your last chance to turn back.
Turn back to what exactly?
Forward or back, we're headed into hell either way.
At least this way, I'll have my own free will. I'd prefer a living damnation to that oblivion.
Well, don't come crying to me later.
Let's move along then.
Like, I don't know. My thing about this game is that, like, it really wants you to think that, like, Velvet's, like, the bad guy. And, like, it's like they're just not willing to commit to the idea.
This is the result of their ceremony of suppression.
Seems that way. They've brought their peace to mankind.
I mean, woke shit is on the way out in general. Like, the problem with, like, shoving in woke propaganda into Nintendo games is that, like, everyone's seen it already and they have decided to dismiss it. There's, like, a handful of true believers who have been, like, indoctrinated into it, but, like, I think on the whole, like, it's on a rapid decline. If you've talked to, like, younger girls, and I have, like, you know, they really are, like, kind of already deprogramming themselves. It's kind of interesting to see happen. Like, the problem is, like, too many, like, men they want to be with are, like, unapologetically right wing. Like, I think the big problem with woke culture is that for a period of time you would have men pretending to be leftist to, like, get laid, and the culture shift has led that to, like, no longer be a thing. Like, men are, like, you know, good men are, like, no longer doing that, and, like, women are noticing and they're following suit. So, like, again, this is actually, like, really important because the sexual market thing is, like, a major method in how they control the population. Like, that's the major reason. That's the major way they were able to control people socially, was, like, fucking up sexual dynamics. So instead of getting married young and staying with, like, one person, you were encouraged to, like, fuck around for as long as possible and then just settle. But, like, that's people are realizing that's not what they fucking want. So the entire thing is just kind of collapsing. Like, people are rediscovering traditionalism. and like why it was a thing. So like and since they've already tried it and C doesn't tried degeneracy and C doesn't see have they've tried degeneracy and seen it doesn't work. There's just no going back to it, honestly. And older Zoomer think, yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think wokeness is gonna die with the millennials. Like millennials are just like fucking miserable. Like Gen Z, you can already kind of see the people recovering.
Fiddle as silent as death.
Yeah, I very well may be
No
one of the
with power
first
to
like
follow
millennials to
this.
kind of like
A god among gods.
to like deprogram myself because there was that period where I was a little bit leftist, where I did believe in like lesbians and shit like that, and you know that's just slowly been eroded. Degeneracy has failed. Like yes, yes. Yeah, I wish I played this when it first
Isn't
came
there
out.
anyone here who still has free thought?
I will choose free will.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
did this come out around the same time as the Switch? This could have been a really good Switch launch game.
That was a child.
Oh no, Velvet hears a child, and she instantly like, wait, what? Oh, of course it's the fucking angels. It's not a Tales game without evil angels.
Don't show any feelings, dear.
If they
Wait, what?
stop you, they'll.
Feelings. Wait, what? Oh, that's the prince, isn't it? Nominat has angels?
Tabitha, you're still you.
Yeah, what's happened to Percival? Yeah, I did. So like what you have to understand is that like I came from like an extremely leftist community. So like everyone around me was like leftist. You know, my parents were Democrats. Like I was surrounded by leftists and pretty much everywhere I went was like left wing ideology. So it's like I wasn't really a leftist, but like the way it's presented to you as a kid, like you know, the way they present feminism, for example, you know, they try and sell it as this idea of like female rights. You know, it's you know, being fair to women, and like you know, when you think about it in that context, the way they sell it to you is that it sounds perfectly reasonable until you have like real world experience and realize that like no, it's about like you know emasculating men and like you know ruining society and like you know it causes all these problems like and that's kind of how it like began, you know. It is just like kind of realizing that like all these ideas that they shove down your throat just aren't true at all. Like it like if you ask questions like in any way shape or form you are going to be right wing. Like being a leftist basically just means you swallowed every like piece of propaganda they shove down your throat without really like asking questions about it or researching it or like really thinking about it at all. Like that's all that's the only real difference between us, I think, is that you're propagandized or you're self-aware enough to realize that like this is propaganda and that you shouldn't take it seriously. Well, I was never like a hardcore leftist. Like cuz I remember like how I like I told the story before, but like I remember how I realized that like when I realized that I really, really hated gay people was when like I was reading this blog from this homo like reviewing Harry Potter, and he's like a huge fan. You know, he's like reading the series for the first time and he's getting really into it. And he does this thing where he tries to like use his gayness to like justify this idea that he was like victimized by other people growing up. So like being gay to him was like a cope for why other people didn't like him and why he was like living this miserable life. Like and it really struck me just how like pathetic it was and just how like it just speaks volumes how these people like really desperately try and blame like external factors for their state in life instead of like actively trying to like improve them. It's it really dawned on me how like we had a lot in common And like this fucker like chose to make excuses, chose to be gay, chose to do like to be the most leftist like degenerate motherfucker imaginable. While I chose like to improve my situation, work hard, and like commit myself to like you know to a woman and starting a family. Like the difference between us is striking. He was someone that was like enabled by society. He had all this support. He had all these people backing him up. He has like all these people who like follow him and care about him, and like um I don't yet, but like I'm way happier and way more successful than he is. Like even now, like whenever I see him pop up, it's Marco Shiro, by the way, if you don't know. um every time I see him pop up, he looks like more and more miserable. He seems more and more depressed. Like it's just like such a striking difference. Okay, like the simple fact of the matter is, being a homo didn't fix your problems. Like kind of a big shocker, bro. Kind of a big shocker. And it's just like when you have that like awareness, like when you realize that like what homosexuality is at its core, where it's just kind of like deflecting responsibility. It's like refusing to become an adult, and it's like obsessing over like children's media forever, and just like you just start to notice it, how it's just kind of this like at its core like this very immature thing. Okay. Marco Shiro's. It was like an hour. I was worried we wouldn't put that much time into it
It was
tonight, but
amazing, wasn't I?
Tabitha, your mind's still your own?
Yes, somehow. But Prince Percival and that girl.
yeah, like the more you see gays and the more you interact with them, like the more you notice that like the stereotypes are all true. Like, yes, they are promiscuous. Yes, they are degenerates. Yes, they are pedophiles. Like you just pick up on like how disgusting their culture actually is just by like being around them. Because like one of the things I was told growing up is that like, oh yeah, if you get to know gays, like you'll find that they're really cool people, and like the opposite is true. And I think more people are like starting to realize that.
Looks like those Malakane took them away somewhere.
The prince was trying to help us get away. He said that the Abbey was gathering those who still had control of their own will at the villa.
We need to go after the prince and see just what's going on at the villa.
We don't know what sort of defenses they have at the front gate. Let's sneak in through the back.
Good plan. Back into the catacombs, then.
You got it.
Yeah, we're seeing like a lot of cultural changes that are just like we're seeing a lot of culture changes that I think like a lot of people just nobody really saw coming. Because like I think one of the defining aspects of like liberalism in like the 2000s was this idea that like inevitably like young people would like continue just going more and more left. And we've seen over the past 10 years how that's just not happening. Um like everyone's becoming more conservative. Wait, who is the girl? Is the girl relevant at all? Eh, I wish I hadn't eaten anything. Like I really desperately need to lose weight, and I feel like the only way I could possibly do that is just by like not eating anything ever. And it's just like it's just not working out for me. How do I get into the villa? So what's the deal with the prince? Like he's just done very little in this game. Weight machines, yeah, I have not been lifting the past couple of days. I just haven't had time. Like I might do it like well, it was raining today, which is why I didn't want to go out and do it. It's just like it was really nasty. Do I still have a flood warning in my area? No, it's done. Yeah. It was like really pouring when I got home, and I had like a lot going on, and it was just where are we supposed to go? Where the hell is the villa? Protein? Yeah, yeah, I've been having a lot of protein. Yeah. I don't know. I lost weight today, but it's like, yeah, I just have like a lot to go if I'm gonna hit my goal weight. Yeah, I'm worried I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'll have gained like all that weight back. And I think I will, unfortunately. It's like the problem I'm having now is that like I'm in pain whenever I go like an extended amount of time without eating, and that's kind of what hit me today. It was just like I just started getting hungry. It's just rescue Percival from the villa. Well, where the hell is the villa though? Okay, this is how you get in. Okay. Yeah, nice job reminding me
So those
game.
weren't demons. They were Malachim.
Yes.
They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will.
Inominat isn't whole, and his suppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malachine to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him.
Process?
Be it a prince or a little girl.
I wonder if Tabitha's all right.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average soldier.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds her...
She'd stand out even more with us. She ran an entire shadow network. Finding a place to hide will be child's play for her.
Maybe she was just pretending to be an old woman.
Huh? But I really loved Tabitha's cooking.
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows since before we were born. If she heard you were worried, she'd laugh and say you're wasting your time.
Aww,
Then we should be on
she's
our way to
softer.
the villa.
I wonder how long it's going to be before we get Expedition 33 on Switch 2. It's going to have to come eventually. You just know, like, when it does, like, nobody's going to give a fuck about it. No, I don't use protein powder. I like, actual, like, animal protein, like meat and stuff. Like, I don't trust products. Why the hell do I have to walk here? I'm just like, I'm so confused about like the layout of some of these areas. Why are they so fucking big? Are we gonna get more books? Yeah, awfully convenient that like. So you have to find those weird things before you can use the geoboard. Like, what's the point of that? Like, I don't understand. Holy fucking shit! It's that one room in Killer 7. Okay. Ah. Stay away from ticks. Oh yeah, I'm planning on it. I want no part of that shit. Yeah, the cases are on the rise. I know someone who got it, so I know it's a real thing. It's like that's spooky, man. I don't like the sound of that at all. Jude and Milla are there? Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, how the fuck does like how did Tales like tie into we got together like continuity wise? Because I was watching like a clip from the Zestria anime and like for some reason like Velvet's in it, so I might have to watch it for that reason. Uh, like I don't know, like I don't know what Tales' history is with anime. Because like I don't know, it just seems odd that they have like video game adaptations. It's just like, well, what's the point of the video of the video game then? There's a secret fight, really? Yeah, I'm not a Zillia fan, so I'm not sure. Will they have better voice actors this time? Is it a prequel? Really? Like, real? I thought it was a prequel to Zestria. Because I was talking about that earlier. I just looked it up on stream. Oh, Velvet, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Oh, Velvet. Oh, Velvet. I hear you. Who is this little girl?
My mind is...
A channeling circle!
Can't miss the sequel.
He's eating their will directly.
I had to go full Bayonetta.
almost like we're a bunch of heroes.
No fair! You're supposed to say like one.
I'm right here.
Why does she keep dying on me? I don't get it. Numbers go up. Finally.
Prince Percival, are you all right?
Yes, thank you. Well, I know I can still feel scared out of my wits at least.
It's all right now. We'll help you find your mommy, and then
Mommy was executed. They killed her because she stole food to give to me. But that's okay. They had to. Mommy was acting against
She
reason.
lost her will. She lost her will, no.
So this is the true face of their suppression.
Yes, this is the ideal world sought by Shepherd Artorias. As long as malevolence gave rise to demons, this was the only way. That's why the Kingdom of Midgand consented to his plan. But I will never consent.
A world without sadness, but also without joy. A world without hate, but also without love.
You suppose the whole world's like this now?
No. Even this close to the Empyrean's throne, some here have held on to their free will. Still, we don't have much time.
Right. I can feel Inominat's domain spreading even now. It's incomplete, but it's quickly growing stronger.
Even we might be suppressed if this keeps up, and then it'll be reason o'clock all day long.
Prince, Griffin is doing well.
Good. That's good. I'm happy. Truly. Until now, I thought I was just a tool to serve my country. But when my feelings were being torn from me, I felt myself want something. No, I thought, I don't want this. I don't want to lose who I am. I understand the true horror of this ideal world now. I know it's selfish to put this burden on you, but I beg you, stop all this. Stop Shepherd Artorias.
You said something to me once. A bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. And now I say this to you. People stripped of their feelings can never truly be alive.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
We're going to defeat Artorias. We're going to make this world one where we can be ourselves. We're doing it for us, not for you.
Aww.
You've changed, haven't you?
You really have. You used to be a sword wielded by your own hatred. But now, you're in control. You're the one who swings the blade.
Even if I still don't know when to sheathe it.
Don't worry. When danger comes, I'll be there to protect you.
My, I'm jealous. It must be nice to have a reliable young man like that by your side.
It certainly is. Our fee's a gallant soul.
Eisen, about Captain Eifried.
I dealt with him. But the Abbey, they stomped all over Eifried's pride to achieve this suppression of theirs. With these hands, I will destroy them.
I will destroy them.
Then I'm going to be selfish too. And as just another flawed human being, I will offer a humble prayer that you succeed.
Who wants to go cut our way into this throne of theirs?
We can't just barge in, sword for brains. We gotta prepare.
We stick to the plan. Wake up the four Empyreans and take Inominat's domain away from him.
Artorias said the ceremony wouldn't be complete until the Scarlet Night.
Will they complete the ceremony first, or will we awaken the Empyreans? It's a gamble.
Well, moping won't get us anywhere. Let's head to Mount Killerhouse.
Right. It's time to suppress the suppression.
Yeah, 35 hours in. Return to Helois. Wait, why do we even come back here then? Ah, whatever. Unfucking blue. So is Percival like a relevant character in like future Tales games? I don't understand why like they made a big deal about him like coming to the prison with us only for him to get taken back. Is just
Eleanor, did the exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The exorcists I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
Maybe that was just what I wanted to believe.
It could be that Inominat's suppression is also affecting the exorcists.
You mean Inominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Seriously?
Quite. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social
Oh
status
no!
and live a life free of pointless desire, form, beauty, appearance.
Well, what she's saying isn't technically wrong.
There are things that she had a thing for like Percival. Wow.
Even when not yet fully awakened, Inominak can extend his reach to the entire world.
To the stars
The
above?
other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen. Perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malakine?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong.
Like I said, like,
This
why
world
couldn't we
of theirs
just
is
straight up play
without
as the
any
bad
joy.
guys? I feel like that'd be a way
just
more interesting premise for a
wanna do
JRPG if
everything
we
I
were straight
can
up
to
the
stop them.
antagonists.
This is what I want, with my own free will. And
I know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined. And to be brave.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Magilu.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
Shut up.
You want me to pay you?
Hey, good advice isn't free. What do I look like, a sidewalk psychiatrist? I'm a witch.
She always has to be so difficult.
It seems like the game's winding down, actually. I think we're on our way to the final dungeon. Yeah, so the game's about 40 hours long. Yeah, so I really like the game as a whole. Like, I do wish, like, it was able to keep the dark, grim tone throughout. Like, if the game was exactly like it was during that bit where, like, a Nominat revealed himself, like, all throughout, it'd be a banger. But, like, it just feels like it was just unwilling to commit to the idea of, like, you playing as, like, the Lord of Calamity or whatever. Or would a bad guy be fighting other bad guys? You know, like, that's my thing. Like, I think that's what the game should have been about. It should have been, like, about the Dark Lord, you know, dealing with, like, a church that's, like, worse than he is, basically. Like, I think that's what, like, the angle they should have taken. Like, Velvet's angry, but she's not a bad person. And that's what makes her, like, adorable, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's hilarious how much better of a person Velvet is than, like, someone like Edelgard. Because I always go on about how much I love Edelgard, but, like, that's like a fetish and not, like, real. You know what I mean? It's like it would never actually work.
Oh,
She
good. It seems you're both still here inside me then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the four elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Well, she has like four.
Yes, I won't apologize for that either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
Eat.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Oh, shut up, Teresa.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
What? So they're gonna be banging each other throughout eternity? But will they be as into it if they're not related?
And I as well.
Did you say something?
Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Velvet, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Let me guess. The link between us and Inominak.
Yes. There's There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself! We exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest, but you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
Oh, really? Wow.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
Oh, good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
We're unloading. Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird. Like there's something tugging at my thoughts.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet being the operative term here.
We'd better get a move on.
Benwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain. Got it? The Therians are part of Innominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye, aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
Mount Killerhouse is at the northern edge of Northgand. Bit of a trek.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Mercio, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be cleared.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late, not just Northgand.
Colder? Could it have something to do with Innominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mercio and work from there.
My son came home from the capital and said he'd take... But is it really best for the world?
Dad, what are you saying? I thought we talked...
You should use your education to help the country and people...
That guy is acting
Wait, we talked...
Yeah, you agreed that I should use my knowledge to advance...
Oh.
Shape up, Dad. What's the...
Just a nightcap.
If you need some rest, I'll take...
That'd be the day. Like...
An ill-fated fisherman's fortune. His memories are muddied.
A sailor who can't handle his drink is...
It's even colder here than last time.
You're right. It was merely freezing before. Now it goes straight to the bone.
Allow me to warm.
Not necessarily.
Oh, the sneezes are going around? Achoo! Oh, so cold. If it's this bad here, I dread to think of what the Guyberg ice field is like.
The tundra past Mount Killerhouse? Is it really that cold?
I've stayed up in the mountains many times for my
How
training.
does she know her
With
geography
all
this
the
well?
snow, I imagine it'd be pretty rough for a normal human.
Why are you sneezing all of a sudden? Demons aren't
Yeah, I was about to
supposed feel
say, yeah.
cold.
Nah, a snowflake just flew up my nose and
Aw, cute.
you're
She
sneezing
sneezes
too.
too.
My hair was blowing around and tickled my nose.
But according to the old book I read, it isn't supposed to snow much around Guyberk.
Because of lava from the volcano and the Earth's natural heat. I bet the book calls it Guyberk Plains, too.
Yeah, it says Mount Killerhouse was highly active, and the area used to be famous for its hot springs.
But now it's... What?
Why are you all staring?
They're all expecting you to sneeze, I think.
Everyone else is doing it! Now give us a good show! Sorry everyone. No sneezes here. I'll practice for next time.
Good grief.
Amazing. Yeah, she's in her swimsuit. Head north? Oh, through the ruins. Okay. Like a lot of wandering around for the past hour. Head north through the ruins. Okay. Like, again, like the backtracking in these games is kind of weird sometimes. I guess this isn't as bad as Symphonia. Like Symphonia really felt like the second half just didn't matter.
I'll finish this now.
What the hell did I run into?
Even a short weapon is effective up close.
And training can help it get even closer.
Mine gets as long as I want it to be.
I'll finish this now.
Sorry to cut you down.
But if eating up the
I had no problems here.
It's only a bit further to the town of Mercio.
And once we're past Mercio, we'll find our destiny on Mount Killerhouse.
I know it's supposed to be cold here, but I didn't think it would be this cold.
Reviving the elemental Empyreans is bound to alter this weather.
I'm not sure how much warmer it'll get in the time we'll still be alive.
Keep moving. The cold and the climb don't matter. We have to move forward. We can't stop until the elemental Empyreans have been revived.
Scout ship.
On the board, yeah. There's a town up here? Really?
Is this Mercio?
3 days on watch with no sleep?
Who does this guy think he is? The guard from Majora's Mask?
It's not like the mine is gonna fall apart.
Hey,
Sure, whatever.
yeah.
That guy hasn't lost his soul. Has it not spread that far yet?
Wow. I didn't know so many people lived up here on the northern edge of the world.
This town was built around the mining of flamestone, which can only be
It's
found
kind of similar
here
to
on
Flame Ice.
Mount Kiloraus.
So if anything happens to the volcano, this town's screwed.
So releasing the two souls here will surely destroy the town.
Inhuman, aren't I? Curse me all you want.
I have no right to. The Abbey has proven itself just as heartless.
People living here must have the will to endure the cold, to fight back against this pitiless environment. I'd rather have that strength than feel nothing in the face of my troubles and pain.
Agreed. A life without feeling is a box of stupid.
Yes, a vast container of stupid.
Right. The question is, can we wake up all 4 elemental Empyreans with the souls Velvet has absorbed? If Inominat's revival and the Empyrean slumber are related, we should assume we need all 4 Empyreans to stop him.
I think I'll only be able to wake 2. There are only 2 souls left inside of me. Teresa's and Oscar's.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can tell.
I don't know if 2 Empyreans will be enough to fight him.
This is my responsibility. I offer my own soul.
Well, if we don't have enough, let's knock on Shigode's door. His soul would make a fine sacrifice.
Old man Melchior, too. His heart's as cold as a witch's teat, but he's free of malevolence.
A witch's
Truly
teeth?
ready to take on 2 legates at once?
Weird thing for a
I
witch
was
to
born
say.
ready. It's not like they'll sit back and ignore us anyway.
And with Artorias and Inominat all tied up with their suppression...
I'm surprised we didn't have to go through a
this is the
filler
perfect
quest
chance
to,
to
like,
take them
wake up
out.
all 4 Empyreans like we had to in Symphonia.
Acting with caution is a box of stupid, I take it?
Now you're catching on.
All right, leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
So, I'm all stoked for the god waking, but what's the plan?
The road to the volcano is on the other side of town. Let's start by taking a quick look around.
What a peaceful, serene place.
You sure it isn't just the snow?
But doesn't it look pure and beautiful?
Well, I think it's pretty too.
But that doesn't guarantee the citizens will be.
Not you too, Eisen.
Well, they're kind enough to let a shirker stand out in the cold for 3 days.
He might have been up to no good. Every town has sunny spots and shadows.
I'm well aware of that, but...
This discussion isn't leading anywhere. We'll know once we go see for ourselves. Just think of it like your old job. Investigate and find the truth.
Yeah, she's a lot nicer
Yes.
now.
I believe I shall.
So what? So like learning that Lavacet like is a Nominat has just kind of made her a nicer person for some reason. It just I don't know. It just seems kind of weird.
demons! There are demons in town!
Where?
Damn it! What happened to the gate watch?
What?
He's
Who's
the
out
one
there
who
for them?
turned into a demon!
Really? He just let us in. What? Why do all these kids look the same?
Now's your chance. Run!
Sorry, but you're going to help me.
Thank you so much. How can we ever repay you?
I have a message for the Abbey's legates. On the next Scarlet Night, I will offer a sacrifice to Mount Killerhouse and strip Inominat of his power. I dare them to try and stop me!
Just ate the demon with her arm. Jeez.
I am corruption made flesh! Velvet, the Lord of Calamity!
Oh no.
This city is ours. Flee to the south, puny humans, while your tears stop the snow! Hurry, before our dark mistress sucks the marrow from your very bones!
He's enjoying this too much.
Run for it!
That was splendid. We should do this more often.
It went well, except
What was that for?
there will be no sucking of marrow. My sister taught me proper table manners.
Oh, what a waste. The marrow's the tastiest part.
It kinda is.
At least now the citizens of Mershio won't be swept up in our fight.
They already are. We just tore their homes and livelihoods away. This wasn't for them. This was to summon the legates here. That's all.
Even so, I thank you for what you've done, O fearsome Lord of Calamity.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, O exalted praetor of the Abbey.
Why is she teasing everybody now?
A whole crowd of people were fleeing south. What happened?
Benwick, why are
What
you
are you
here?
even doing here? Yeah.
I had a delivery for the first mate. Kurogane and Kamoana are here too.
What?
You brought Kamoana?
Why?
She absolutely insisted on following me. Poor kid said she had a dream that you died, Eleanor.
Kamoana.
How long do we have until Shigure and the others get here?
Given the distance, my guess is they won't show up until the Scarlet Night.
Oh, come on.
Then I think I'll make use of that time. Kurogane wanted me for something, I take it?
Aye, that's what he said.
All right then. Everyone go rest up.
Good idea. We've got a battle to prepare for.
This may be the last breather we get. As always, better make sure you leave no regrets.
Fee, anything could happen. Don't leave town.
Can I stay with you, Velvet?
I don't mind, but you sure?
Yeah.
Do what you like then.
Yeah, I'd like to play an older Tales, yeah. Yeah, all the ones we've been playing lately are all like modern Tales, so. Wow. On land, that would make us brigands. It's funny how we romanticize pirates, but not brigands. Yeah, why do we romanticize pirates so much? Okay, I think we're done for now. I just feel kind of burned out. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I don't know. I am burned out on Tales. I'm definitely glad we're almost at the end of this one, but I think it's gonna be a long while before I play another. Probably the next one we play is probably gonna be Arise. Maybe we'll do Zillia first. I don't know. I guess Zillia makes more sense, but I really was not enjoying it. I think I will do Arise first, honestly. But yeah, I want to play something like another RPG. I want to take a break from Tales, honestly. Yeah, I think the next RPG I play is going to be Grand Blue. I just don't see myself playing anything like anything new right now. Because like, what's the point, really? Yeah, playing this stage for the first time was mind blowing because of like, I think this is the first stage that was like you play and you like. Well, first of all, it's the one where you get the really unique backdrop look, but it's also the first one that you'll probably where you'll get to abuse the rolling thing. So Expedition 33, yeah. Um, I think what's gonna happen with Expedition is that I'm just gonna get it at the library. I'll play like the first couple of hours, and then I'll clown on it. I think that's how I'll handle Expedition. I'll- Star Ocean was made by the same people that made the first Tales game. So yeah, that's why Star Ocean is okay. So the first Tales sucks then. I hate Star Ocean with a passion. Like Star Ocean is just I just hate it as like a concept. Yeah, it's gonna be a space game, but you're going to play in a generic fantasy setting. It's like what? What? I just don't understand it as a concept. And then like the third game, like the how do they write around the third game is what I want to know. Because like the third game reveals that the entire franchise, like the entire universe, is just an MMO. Like I don't know how they like try and retcon that. Like, does anybody like that twist? Because I'm told that like the only Star Ocean game that's genuinely popular is the second one. But like, I don't know. I don't understand how these games keep getting made. Because like yeah, they actually remade the second one on Switch, and like I told myself I would buy it after I beat the first, and yeah, every time I try, I just like I get so upset. Like the first is so garbage. A real RPG like Deltarune, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Indiana Jones once it comes in at the library. I don't know why, like um yeah, I put it on hold, but like I don't think they have a copy yet, so they just had it on their website. So I just asked for it, and like they just put it on hold. I don't know. Star Ocean. It's like Tails, but shitty. Is like the way I describe Star Ocean. Yeah, I don't know about Tri-A's. I don't know about their history or whatever, but like, yeah, who publishes Star Ocean? Is it a Namco game? It's not Square Enix, is it? Is it Square? Yeah, Star Ocean is just, I don't know. It's like the joke of like the JRPG community. I think I can't think of any other JRPG series that's like deserves more flack than that. Um, it's like the anti-tail trails where it's just like it's so stupid and simplistic you can't respect it. Actually, everything was an MMO the entire time. It's like the dumbest possible twist you could possibly come up with. Like fuck, you know, when people take like hack GU more seriously, like that that really says a lot about it, I think. I'm curious if I'm actually ever gonna finish hack GU. I don't think so. Like I don't understand like the lore or the concept. Like I remember playing it and just being confused because like Hasio is like some legendary level 140 like bounty hunter or something, and then he loses all his levels and he becomes a noob. Like I just don't understand like the concept. It's just like could like why didn't you just start as the noob? I don't get why you have to be like a JRPG protagonist in an MMO. Like Hack GU just kind of confuses me from a conceptual level. Like I don't know who the audience for it is. Like when I played it, I kind of dug it because it was just so trippy playing a JRPG that was like set in an MMO, but it's just one of those things where you're just like outside of like the initial concept, like what's it doing really? Like I've been wanting to do that for a long time, but like when I do it, I want it to be like interesting. You know, I'd want it to be like Code Lyoko or something like that. Where it's not really like a video game. I don't know. That always confused me. Like, why does Code Lyoko have like the weird video game world? God damn it! Yeah, I'm pissed that I never finished Code Lyoko growing up. I like, as I recall, they aired like the third to last episode, and I never saw the last two. I believe they never aired it because I was waiting to like for it to air, and they never fucking did it. Because I was just like, I was so anxious to see how it ends. Because like, it's the one where like they get on like that weird manta ray thing, and like everything's collapsing, and like Alita's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, we don't talk enough about French animation because like Code Lyoko was like it was the best non-Japanese thing on Cartoon Network, I would say. Crazy how like people don't remember it. Remember all those weird scenes of like Yumi in the bath? I remember watching that as a kid and just being like, "We're allowed to see this?" Like, ugh. They were obsessed with her taking baths. It felt like they would show her like in every single fucking episode. It was just bizarre. I don't know. I miss when they would like show like Yu Yu Hakusho and like Naruto on like daytime TV. Because I remember like watching Naruto around like for the first time around like 5 p.m. I don't know if it was the first time it aired in the U.S. I think it was, but like I remember watching it and like just being blown away by it. Like that first episode is like it does such a great job like selling you on the concept and like it just doesn't. Yeah, why the fuck did I freak out about like Yumi in the bathtub, but not like the sexy jutsu? I don't know. Maybe I was just used to it by that point. Like sexy jutsu is just like it's weird how uncensored Naruto fucking was because like I didn't think anything about it at the time, But like, I don't know, man. There was like nothing else on TV like it at the time. I don't know, like Cartoon Network. Like people keep talking about like Cartoon Network's like normal programming as if any of that was relevant, but it really was like the anime that really made it shine, I think. What station did Sailor Moon play on? I don't remember Sailor Moon play. Oh yeah, it was on Cartoon Network, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like Sailor Moon was on at like 5 in the morning or something. I never saw a single episode of Sailor Moon growing up, and I didn't really want to because it was a girl show. But like, I mean, I would watch Powerpuff Girls. So I can't imagine I wouldn't have watched it. Is Sailor Moon better than Powerpuff Girls? I'm genuinely curious. I grew up being told that like Powerpuff Girls was a great show, and like these days I don't really think so. I remember trying to watch it like around 2012 and just kind of being put off by some of it. I struggle like imagining that Powerpuff Girls is better than like I just like the aesthetic way more. Like I like the character designs. Naruto turned into a girl. Yeah. I mean that shit was like a joke back in the day. It's not like he was literally becoming a girl, but the live action shows? No. I was a big fan of like Tower Prep. Like I remember watching that pilot and just being like blown away by it. Was that what it was called? It was like the one about the kid who was like who had traveled the world and now was like going to like an ordinary like prep school. I think it was called Tower Prep. Like I remember watching that first episode and thinking it was like the most badass fucking thing imaginable. And they fucking canceled it because people couldn't get over the fact it wasn't a cartoon. Like I'm just like Sailor Moon is one of the more degenerate. Really? Yeah, I wonder about that because like if girls like it, it's probably degenerate. Is kind of my mindset on most things. So yeah, I wonder if Sailor Moon's degenerate. I don't know. I feel like making fun of Sailor Moon is like sacrilegious, but like I've gone after Madoka in the past, so I think it is time to go after Sailor Moon too. I don't know. I just really like the idea of it. Honestly, it just seems like making fun of something that's made for girls just seems kind of weird. Like we need like a right wing like chick to like review that show and just shit on it. We need like a female Harman Smith to do it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I love Yu Yu Hakusho, so or at least the anime of it. Yeah, that guy is woke. He's like I imagine he's like the most woke out of all the old school like Shonen Jump mangakas. Like I think I can say that like definitively is that's true. Maybe not like as much as like fucking like Fujimoto or whatever. I imagine a big reason why Fujimoto was glazed the way what he was because he was like pushing a lot of degenerate shit. Um because like I'm curious like how Chainsaw Man became so beloved because like it doesn't really make any sense. Because the series wasn't that good for that long. It was showing signs of like falling apart as early as like volume 6. And honestly, like I had problems with it as soon as they started killing off characters. Like there's a reason you can't do that because like it just fucks with like engagement and it just ruins like um you don't have a story. And that was the problem Chainsaw Man had is that like it created all these characters just to kill them off and then like the story just had nowhere to go after that at its core. It's very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of problems with the Chainsaw Man that aren't like immediately obvious because I think it's because it's so radically different from other shows. Indie rock guy. I remember Class of 3000. So yeah, the last Cartoon Network show I really truly like genuinely loved was like Class of 3000, and it was one of those cases where like it was like just fucked because it was just like they gave it bad time slots and like nobody knew it existed, and like I would like anxiously follow along with like every new episode. Like I watched that when it premiered, and I remember thinking that it was like the greatest show I'd ever seen. And like, by the time season 2 rolled around, I don't believe I've ever seen season 2. Like it was just like it was just completely forgotten about. Like I need to go back and watch it again. I desperately need to. It's one of my all time favorites. I haven't seen it in 20 years, but yeah, yeah, there's a lot of classic shows I need to get caught up on. I'll have to go through like the complete lineup, because I hated most of the shit on Cartoon Network. Like I hated Foster's. I mean, okay, hating Foster's was like that's kind of a stretch. It's like I would watch the show, but I didn't like really like it either. If that makes any sense. A lot of Gundam. Yeah, I don't remember Gundam airing on Cartoon Network ever. Like I don't remember seeing a single episode of Gundam. Like I think I have some vague memory of seeing like the logo of Fighter G, but like that might just be like a false memory. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it ever. Like I was surprised that like so that aired in like 2005 on Cartoon Network, and I was just like, when? Like I don't remember seeing it ever. Like I don't remember seeing it. Like I don't remember seeing a lot of DBZ either, because I think they had stopped airing so much DBZ by the time I got Cartoon Network. Because I didn't get Cartoon Network until around 2005. So like it was just before Naruto came out in the US. Chainsaw Man is a hipster anime. I don't know. I don't know how I would describe it. I feel like it's not really. I would say it's not a shonen for sure. I think it kind of needs like to be reevaluated as to what the genre should be, because it's just. I don't consider it a shonen. I wouldn't show it to a kid. I used to love Chainsaw Man, so it's like it's so weird, like kind of shitting on it now. There's so many better series out there. Like, I'm watching The Adventure of Dai right now, and it's just like it's such a palate cleanse after that bullshit. Yeah, a lot of these new gen like series are ending. Like Chainsaw Man's over, Black Clover's over. I think Jujutsu Kaisen's over. Like, what's replacing them? Is Kill Blue over? Yeah, Dr. Stone's over. Like, all the series I got really into over the past couple of years are like over now. I don't know if anything's like really. Yeah, My Hero Academia is over. Like, what's gonna be next? Like, it feels like Jump is gonna be in a bad position once One Piece ends, because nothing's really like been able to like maintain that level of quality and relevancy. Like, My Hero fell off, Chainsaw Man fell off. Yeah, what's even running in Jump right now? I haven't checked in the past couple of years. Like, the last series I really got into was Kill Blue, and I'm told that like that fell off too. But like, I don't know. I really enjoy Kill Blue, so. Yeah, I need to get caught up on Kill Blue. Yeah, the anime is airing now. Actually, I think they're on like episode 5 now or something. So I do need to get back to watching that. Yeah, I love Kill Blue. I don't know. I feel like the anime just doesn't do it justice. But Boruto still go. But Boruto is fucking bullshit. Boruto doesn't count as an anime. Boruto is like, it is milking a dead cow. Isekai. Oh yeah, I saw that article. Yeah. So like, yeah, I haven't been like plugged in enough to the anime scene to like bitch about isekai, because like it's not like I'm like watching a ton of shows. So like I knew about the genre, and I knew about how shitty they were. And this is just the end result of just like them pandering to that audience, is that like everyone's gotten sick of it. It's like, instead of making like, a handful of like good shows, they made like a handful of like like a ton of like disposable ones. Because it's weird, because like isekai has like a bad reputation, but if you think about it, like Super Mario Bros is an isekai, like Narnia is an isekai. There are like really good like isekais out there. Like the issue is that like they became synonymous with like wish fulfillment and just like, you know, not dealing with your problems in the real world. And I feel like that's something that like series really should move against. I think that might actually be a theme in like the Golden Age. Actually, is like dealing with real world problems. Because I was kind of thinking about that, like what sets the Golden Age apart from like most manga and anime series, and I think a big part of it is kind of like not being escapist fiction. Really, it's like it's taken a lot more seriously than I think most shonen. Um, Yeah, it's weird, but like I do think the Golden Age is in a way better position than like most shonen series actually, because like you know, because I was thinking about this when like Chainsaw Man came out, was like, oh man, I'm never gonna compete with this. This is the greatest thing ever. You know, like I was really feeling my limitations as a creator when that came out, but like in hindsight, I feel like I was making way smarter moves because like I was branching out my brand. I was able to like you know I'm able to explore like lots of different concepts and ideas. um you know, I have like an overarching plan like that I'm working towards. um like Chainsaw Man just felt like he was just making it up as he went along, and that's kind of why it fell apart. You know what I mean? Like and I just don't have that problem. Like once I start like really blowing up, I'm gonna do really well. Like I was calculating today, like you know, if I playing dirty is like selling units all the time, right? Like playing dirty is like the cheapest book I have available right now. It's like 99 cents. Like I was really surprised with how much money I'm making on playing dirty, because like I assumed that like because of the price point that it wouldn't bring in a lot of money for me, because I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna put this out for the fans, you know, just being like an accessible early, like just easy to get into, like, you know, 99-cent book. Okay. Like that was my mindset on it. It was like, it was to be like an easy to digest, easy to purchase, you know, get people into my brand kind of thing. Um, I've been very surprised with how well it's doing. Yeah, I'd say like it's probably my most popular book right now. Cause like whenever I see like, I look at my numbers, it's always doing really well. And like, it's just like, that really does add up. Like playing dirty alone has pulled in like a ton of money over the past couple of months, and it's I've just been like blown away by it. And it's like it's explicitly the cheapest book. So yeah, once I start like selling more books, it's gonna keep adding up, up, and I'm just gonna be printing money. It's and I just have a long way to go to that point. Like I don't have the problems that other people have, because like other people were like relying on publishers. And once I like have a big enough audience, you know, even like if every single subscriber bought like a book every month, like I would be a millionaire like very quickly. That's just the reality of it is and I'm not quite there yet, but like the fact of the matter is I'm getting better all the time, and I'm improving my brand, and I'm just growing and just learning a lot. And it's just like it's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying everything I'm doing. Like I get the impression that like Fujimoto was he was not enjoying what he was doing, and that's why he became such a fuck up. Yeah, I think I'm kind of burned out on TurboTax. Let's go back and sounds like something people from the hood say. Wait, hang on. Is that Time Attack or no? I think we did Time Attack. We don't have every single jigsaw piece. Is that it? Playing Dirty the one, all the pragmatic. Yeah. Oops. Wish we knew someone with a plane. What is he talking about? What? So yeah, people started complaining about playing dirty because it was becoming so popular, and they desperately wanted to like make it like to downplay it, and it just didn't work out. If anything, it made playing dirty more popular because people were talking about it so much. But My favorite non-Nintendo game? I'm not sure. Yeah, No More Heroes. Yeah, yeah, for sure. No More Heroes 1. They had the call back to the Banana Horde. Wow. Oh, you don't actually get it back in this game. Wow. Holy fucking shit. I'm so used to like the brutal pace that like the regular game feels so slow now. Wait, why am I floating like that? Wait, what? Why am I moving so slowly? Wait, is this something Squawks does? Yeah, I'm moving slower than I should. What? Yeah, like, why is he so slow? What? Yeah, it's not this slow typically. What? Yeah, I still have not watched Bleach. Like, I grew up being told that Bleach was kind of shit. Because I grew up with a lot of people who were like frustrated with like the structure and how repetitive it got. But like, yeah, I've read a little bit of it and I really do like it quite a bit. Yeah, it's one of those things I wish I got into when I was younger. Uh, but yeah, I never read Bleach. Didn't RGC say people should make not safe for work projects? Did he? Like I saw him come out and like defend Pragmata and call it wholesome, but like, you know, this is RGE we're talking about, so yeah, obviously wholesome to him means something completely different. Yeah, what the hell is this? Why was I moving? So what's that other thing? Oh, is that's not the hard mode playthrough, surely? Is it time attack or is it mirror mode? Is it new Bleach? I have no idea. I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Yeah, sucks the time. I don't remember the game being this slow. Oh, maybe it's because I've been playing so much Turbo Attack, and now the actual game just feels weirdly slow in comparison. Maybe. I'm curious what Turbo looks like on a minecart stage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's nice, like playing through this game and like getting all like the achievements. Because I remember when I first did. Yeah, I think all it is that I'm just used to like turbo mode. How just like wait. Yeah, turbo mode is gonna fuck up my Yeah. Turbo mode is gonna make these minecart stages crazy. Yeah, so this update was phenomenal. I wish more people like gave it props. I mean, it was pretty hyped when they announced it, but like Dixie Kong's in the game. That's great. Oh, oops. Dreamcast guy liked what? Pragmata? Who cares what Dreamcast guy has like the worst taste out of anything. Like, didn't he beg people for money to fix his teeth? Like, fuck yeah. Like, get a job, you bum. Yeah, I really need to start thinking about my next book. I think it is going to be Dream Warrior. I'm going to try to get that out as soon as possible, and then I'm going to work on Passion. I don't know. Passion, I don't know. I think I might have to. I'm considering like canceling Passion or like delaying it or something because like I just feel like it's not. I don't know. Like it's planned to be a 5 book series, and I just don't. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like the right time for that. I think I'm gonna like just write the first one, have a proof of concept, and then like I don't know, maybe go to publishers with it. I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know. Passion is I don't know. Like, it sucks. Like I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do. Like creatively speaking, it just feels like I'm still kind of winging it, and that I don't have like a clear formula. I don't know. I want some highs. Yeah, so it really is like the speed of it. Like the reason I felt like it was so slow was because like I'm so used to turbo attack. Wow. I love crazy. Ah shit, what the hell is this? His girlfriend is old PS5. Like why? Yep, that was a big thing at the time, yeah. Yeah, that's been kind of memory hold over time, but yeah, like No Man's Sky was supposed to be the greatest thing ever, and Tropical Freeze was supposed to be a failure. Come to think of it, we got Tropical Freeze, which was a masterpiece, and then we got Bonanza, and what has No Man's Sky done? Just a bunch of updates? Like, please. Yeah, the ending here is so keto. Yeah, let's play something else. I love the game. I'll definitely be casually playing this for a long time. I think we are gonna like try to do everything in it, but yeah, it's gonna be something we just casually like get through. I think. Um, yeah, they were. Yeah, you don't know how bad it was. It was awful. New Pokemon Snap, Dark Souls Remastered. Luigi's Mansion 3. Didn't we get stuck last time because I couldn't figure out how to proceed? Like I hate getting stuck in Luigi's Mansion more than anything. It's just like there's something about that game that just pisses me off. Yeah, I don't know why I have Harvestella downloaded. I'm not gonna play this shit. Griffin Gaming also loves Pragmata. Yeah, can we like not trust people who like Pragmata? I think that should be our default. I guess we can do Ys more now. Let's beat Berseria first before doing Ys. Pokemon. I was seriously thinking about picking up Leaf Green because I'm done with Fire Red. Subnautica. Jamboree. Yeah, didn't they release Subnautica 2 and it's like the most woke bullshit ever? They're trying to tell you that you can't kill like the dangerous fish wildlife, which is just hilariously stupid. Oh, we want you to live in harmony with nature. Like, yeah, sure, bro. um Filter of the year. Yeah. Could this be Yu-Gi-Oh? I guess we could try Star Fox. It's been a while. I'd love to beat Star Fox before the new one comes out, but I don't know how likely that is. Yeah, playing the original NES Star Fox, Super Nintendo Star Fox just makes me want to play Star Fox 64 more. Like 64 is just so much better. There's no real defending it, I think. The new Forza failed. Did it? After all that glazing, they tried to give it a higher Metacritic score than Pokapia. Like, did it really fail? Good luck. Yeah, I kind of want to pick up like Gran Turismo or something. I have a hard time believing Forza is better than Gran Turismo, but yeah, I don't own a single Gran Turismo game, so I got in my head a while back that I kind of need to play. It's one of like, it's actually low key one of PlayStation's like biggest things like Gran Turismo, and like nobody ever talks about them when they come out. So yeah, I was thinking of getting a PS5 Pro. Yeah, with like Sony confirming that they're not going to be supporting PC anymore, I do think it might be in the cards to they get a PlayStation 5 just for like retro stuff. Because I want to stream like Shadow of the Colossus and like Sly Cooper and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, I think it's time to get a PlayStation again. I haven't bought one since like 2012, so I don't know. I would rather get an Xbox, honestly, but it's like it's just one of those things. Like I have an Xbox One, so like, and I still like it's still plugged in, so like I might as well have the brand I don't have, right? It's just. I remember when it was like normal to own all three consoles, and like these days it just feels like it's not really a thing. Like I think there are some like Turbo Spurgs who do that, but like I don't know. There's so much on Switch I can't even be bothered. The GTA, the PS1 in terms of sales, yeah. Well, like Gran Turismo is actually like good though, isn't it? I don't know. I've never played it, so I don't want to shit talk it. But yeah, I mean, Mario Kart's like better and more popular. Obviously, it's just like Gran Turismo just has its niche of being more realistic. Yeah, I don't understand how anybody could glaze this game because like this had to have looked dated even by like 95. Like I just don't understand why like some people swear by this game as like the all-time best. it just feels like just hipster contrarianism because like 64 was like it was such an objectively better sequel in every way that like I just don't understand why anybody would for Air Riders better than Mario Kart. I don't know. It has its charm. I wouldn't say so. Yeah, I am not keen on Air Riders. Like I think Air Riders is just it's weird because like Air Riders tries to be like overly simplified with like the one button control scheme, but like it's also simultaneously way too complex. Like I just don't think it's like I don't know. It just doesn't feel fun to play as like an actual racing game. Like Sakurai it's just Sakurai's letting his autism just kind of make games that aren't fun really. I put quite a lot of time into Air Riders, by the way, but like Air Riders is like, and Sakurai himself will tell you this, like it's not really about the racing. You know, it's like, and I feel like that's kind of a fuck up if you're gonna make a racing game. Like the core racing experience should be fun, and I feel like Sakurai doesn't understand that for Air Riders. I mean, it's better than Air Ride for sure. I could not stand Air Ride, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sean Malmstrom thinks, yeah, I think that's what he tried to say actually, is that this was the best one, and it's just like, Sean, no, you're not fooling anybody. You didn't play this game growing up. Yeah, so he went dark for a bit and like hasn't been talking shit about Nintendo, supposedly because he was having sex, and now he's like back, and he's just been having like weird hot takes about like Star Fox because it's the big thing right now. Like I don't know if he's talked about Star Fox that frequently, and it's in the entire history of the blog. Like maybe zero, but like I don't know, it never really comes up. And like he just has these weird hot take opinions about it. Um but I feel like everybody has hot takes about Star Fox at this point cuz like it feels like Star Fox doesn't have any actual fans. It's really weird because like it kind of has that Sonic problem where like they tried so much like to experiment so much that it didn't really develop an organic fan base. And we just have like people who glaze 64 because it's like it's the best one, and like they don't really have like the full context of what the series is as a whole, and it's just led to these weird scenarios where people just think they have these weird hot takes about the games. Yeah, people will forget this, but like there was a time where people would tell you that Star Fox 2 was secretly the best game in the series. Like there was a period where that was a thing, and it conveniently stopped being a thing when the game was actually came out. But yeah, for a while there, that was like a legit cope that like 64 killed the franchise, and that 2 would have been this like huge hit if it had been allowed to come out. But like, yeah, that's very obviously not true. Like the game was dated, and like it was just not gonna compete. So Star Fox fans are becoming like Metroid fans. Yeah, they're like the new Metroid fans in a lot of ways. I don't know. I think the new one is gonna do well enough where like a lot of this shit becomes obsolete because I think they're gonna have like a younger audience that are gonna be like more enthusiastic about the characters. Like we've kind of already seen that. Honestly, is that we've had to see a lot of these people like back off a lot of their hot takes in regards to the franchise. Like the movie did a lot to make the character relevant again, and I think that's not something that people want to speak out against right now. Oh wait, did the movie come out today? I think it did. Yeah, we might have to like do a retrospective on it or another review on it. We'll have to see. Yeah, I had to like restrain myself from going to go see it again in theaters. I don't know. It just didn't feel like I don't like doing that. So like, there's no reason to really. Like I had fun when I went, but it's like I don't know. Asmongold is a flip. I mean, like 64. It's interesting. 64 has kind of become like what Super Mario Bros. 3 was for like NES boomers. Like it feels like N64 boomers are kind of doing the same thing now, where they're kind of like glazing the game while like disrespecting everything else in the franchise. And I think in Star Fox's case, like that's kind of warranted. But like it'll be very interesting to see if it survives like this remake. Because I think in theory, like if the remake's as good as I think it's going to be, like it's this could be the end of like decades worth of like bitching about Star Fox. So and look at this. I've been practicing and I can't even consistently like beat like stage 1 on course 3. It's just embarrassing. And like I don't enjoy the game too. That's another thing. Until Toad betrays Peach. Like wait, what do you mean? Like when's that gonna happen? Uh, man, I'm so anxious. Yeah, I think we're 100% going to be able to finish Berseria before Yoshi comes out. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to, but like the last couple of areas in Berseria don't seem to be too long. Yeah, we might do a marathon stream tomorrow night and just like blast through Berseria, but we'll see. Okay. Uh, we got to get through Fire Emblem. It's like I'm just like we could play Wario Land 4 or we could play Fire. We could play some Peak. Like this is one of the best games on Game Boy Advance. I've only beaten it once, and it's just kind of disappointing to me because like this is one of those games where I felt like I really missed out on it. It felt like such a huge deal when it came out, but like I remember seeing like that Nintendo Power cover for like Blazing Sword and thinking it was like the coolest thing ever. I'm sorry, Sacred Stones. I think it was. Yeah, I still have that like Nintendo Power shirt with like the the Sacred Stones on it when that was a game that I never fucking played. I miss when they would have merch like that. I guess you can buy it today for the Nintendo World Store, but it's not the same as getting like exclusives from a magazine. No, this is 7. Yeah, they really need to remake 6 because like 6 has a lot of continuity problems with 7 because it was a prequel. This is a prequel to 6. So like I really would like a little bit more like explanation as to what happened to Lynn and some of the characters in this. Like a remake of 6 is gonna go hard when they get around to it. I think 100% they're gonna do 4 first, but like they really need to. Like they've done 1, 2, and 3 already, so like 4 should be next, and then 5. I never hear anyone talk about 5. I know nothing about like 5. But yeah, like we thought like a remake of 4 was like inevitable, and it just hasn't happened. I yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be. We got like echoes after like the year after Fates. And I just don't know if like we're ever gonna get anything like that. Like Shadows of Valentia was just fucking awesome. And I'm so anxious to go back to it one day. Yeah, it's been a decade almost since that game came out. I've never gone back to it. Oh, hang on, that's just water. Shit. I completely forgot why I was boiling it up. I was like, wait a minute, it's just water. Yeah, I can't work. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna Yeah, that's what we have to have, like, absolutely. Fox, I'm on your side. He doesn't love me. It's been like a 90-year-old. Nobody would support me. Nobody would support me. I don't know. Maybe I should end the stream and just read a book or something. I haven't watched any anime today. Man, I'm so behind on everything I want to do. Is it really? Wow. During the halfway point? Really? It's an interval. I've never heard that before. I had no idea. Yeah, five's the last one that the creator made, right? and then 6 was the one where like Nintendo kicked him out. Because I think he was making them way too hardcore and dark. And then they've just been like slowly more casualized since, which definitely was the right move to make. But yeah, I don't want to sit down again. Yeah, maybe I should just end the stream and like work out or something. Who do we have? Elliewood, Marcus, Rebecca. Lynn. I don't have Lynn on the battlefield? What? Uh, yeah, it takes a while to figure out who's good and who's not. Oh, that's right. I named my tactician a Morris. So in my playthrough, a Morris, you is the tactician. Raven. How do you recruit them again? I guess Ellie would. Yeah, I love this game, but it's been like because I haven't like spent a ton of time playing it. I feel like I don't know it back to front like I do with most of Path of Radiance. So okay, guy. Matthew. Did I lose Bartray? I think I did. Yeah, it's weird how sometimes you don't quite remember who you've lost. Yeah, I don't want to use Hector because yeah, Hector tends to be like Hector's pretty OP, so like using him extensively just steals units. Yeah, Lowen's really underused. Like every time I use Lowen, I have a lot of luck with him. I don't know what it is because I don't think he's particularly good, but yeah, he's like my guy. Okay. Yeah, so like one of the things about Fire Emblem right now is that like I'm just so overwhelmed by Fire Emblem games I have to get through. It's been like it's it's one of my all time favorite series, but like I've just been really struggling like getting caught up on all these NSO titles and like getting through the new ones. I still haven't done everything in Three Houses. can kind of see what I can kind of see what people mean when they say that like Lucius and Raven are gay. It's a very gay coded thing. It's like I'm so used to Lucius being associated with Lucius Malfoy that it's weird that like Lucius in this game is actually kind of a nice guy. Dude. And Lynn isn't great to use. She can't really take a hit. She's really evasive though. Okay. Do I need Sarah and Priscilla? I don't know. Isn't Priscilla the way better character? I don't know. I would say so, but all right. Yeah, I love Fire Emblem. Okay. See here, Dorcas. What happened to Dorcas? He leveled up. Okay. Okay. Tink. Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I've never replayed this one is because it's so unbelievably long by Fire Emblem standards. I think it's like 32 chapters or something. Actually, it might be like 38. Like, yeah, usually they're like about 25. So like the fact this game is so long, it really works against its favor, I think, because it's just like I think a big thing with these games should be that like they're meant to be pretty replayable, and you just don't really get that, I think, with this one because of like just how much of a slog it is. Oh, really? Okay, it was that thing. Okay. So even Japanese people don't know that one. Yeah, I was wondering what the deal is with that game's reputation. Okay, that explains. Yeah, I don't see anybody talking about it. I really do miss like old school like Fire Emblem. I mean, this is like mid 2000s like anime. It really does feel like it's rooted in the period because it feels a little bit more grounded and less exaggerated. I love modern Fire Emblem, but like I do miss like the more like 2000s ish vibe because I think this is kind of this is when I fell in love with anime. Like I remember like playing Path of Radiance and being like, there there's no diversity in this game. Just like an amazing experience. And that game weirdly has a pro diversity message. Eh. And the Lagoons aren't allowed to do anything wrong in the setting. It feels like it's always like they always try like justifying it somehow. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we get the treasure. Yeah, I really need to give Guy a different sword. A lot of my guys feel like they only have one weapon, so I better correct that. Yeah, this game doesn't have a vendor, does it? You have to like buy weapons in the field, I think. I think that's how it works, right? I don't know. This game is like the game's aged pretty well, like all things considered, but like generally speaking, like it's kind of crazy just how simplistic it is compared to like modern FE, like all the stuff you do in those games. Oh no, he's attacking Rebecca, who can hit back hard. Where's Raven? I didn't kill him already, did I? Oh, there he is. Okay. Sleep. Yeah, why does everyone's like sprite have that weird like Ditto look? I never understood that. Like, what kind of technical limitation is that? Yeah, but we got to beat this game for sure. And we got to do Secret Stones. I'm just like, it's crazy how far behind it. Yeah, the new one's coming out, and we still haven't like finished all these games. I can't remember if Priscilla's important or not. Um, I can't remember why. I need to use her, right? I don't know if it's because she's a good like healer or what. Why is Maximilian Dude obsessed with the Final Fantasy VII remixes? Final Fantasy VII was huge when he was a kid. I think that's all it is. Or maybe Square's paying him the shill. I don't know. He's definitely a pretty bad shill. I was watching today, and he was like going on about how Invincible was like an 8 out of 10 fighting game, and I'm just like, he was trying to cope about like the length of the story mode. Like, well, like I would rather have half an hour and a half of peak than like something mid, and it's like, bro, what fighting game story are you playing that's like worse than that? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Like I just don't buy it. Like it just feels as if like it just feels as if he's glazing it because like that's his career. Like he doesn't feel genuine to me at all. But yeah, I have a bone to pick with like Max Dude. I can't care. I don't care for him much. He directly had his hand over. Oh wow, really? Yeah, that explains a lot. Yeah, that explains a lot. Yeah, and he conveniently did not disclose that in the video I watched. Yeah, yeah, that explains a lot. But this is why these YouTubers are such a problem. Is that like they keep glazing shit that they're like personally involved with and that like they directly benefit from. You know what I mean? Like you see this like with uh what's his name? The Iron Lung guy, Jacksepticeye. Yeah, that guy. Uh no, it's Markiplier. Yeah, Markiplier was the okay. So Marky Mark put out like, you know, he made Iron Lung famous, and then he produced a movie about it, and then he's gonna put it on YouTube, the platform that made him into a celebrity to begin with. It's all like a weird nepotistic like circle jerk. It's kind of crazy if you like think about it for 2 seconds. Like it's just like it's fucking insane, like how circle jerky this industry is. Like you have like Yang Ye getting like voice acting roles and just destroying the industry. Why did he go after Lowen instead of wait? Yeah, my guy Lowen is an absolute giga chat. Okay. An indie film? Yeah, you can't. Like that's the thing. Like you're not an indie film if you're a celebrity and you're like able to fund it yourself. You know what I mean? It's like it's, at a certain point you're past indie and you become like low budget. And that's just something that like people just don't want to admit about that industry is that like if you're using your own money to finance it, that's not really indie. Like I wouldn't call it mixtape indie either because it was backed by a billionaire. Like mixtape had more resources put into it than like Grand Theft Auto 6 in some respects. Like even Rockstar won't pay for music licenses in perpetuity. So like it's just like you see situations like that, and you can't classify them as indie because like they have unlimited resources to do whatever they want. Like same with Expedition 33. It's just like it's not really an indie game. Yeah, I consider myself indie because I'm still relatively like low income, but like, I'm getting by, I'm producing more stuff, but like I'm certainly not like able to do whatever I want yet. So it's just like I'm working my way up there, I would say. He might run for president, yeah. Yeah, people would actually have to learn his real name for that. Has anyone else noticed that? That like nobody actually, how with with every other like e-celeb, we all know their like real names. Like it's just kind of an open secret. Uh Nobody fucking seems to know Mr. Beast's name, like off the top of their head. Like I think that just goes to show you just how fake he is. Like Mr. Beast isn't like an e-celeb in the traditional sense. Like Mr. Beast, I think, is like an example of just how corporate YouTube is, where you just have people who pretend to create these companies and are like the face of them and like pretend to have like made them, but they're actually just like, it's actually just a front for like just a typical evil corporation. Is that really his fucking name? You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. That's the goofiest fucking name I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, that's a real problem we're having right now is that like a lot of these personalities are fake and don't have a genuine like James Rolfe, he has like 4 million subs, he gets like a couple of million views of a video. Like it feels like James Rolfe is like more iconic than Mr. Beast ever will be because like he has an actual legacy. He was an innovator. Like Mr. Beast is just like someone who puts people in like game shows basically. He's like not really a celebrity. The whole quartering. I have not been following along with it, but I've always felt quartering was a grifter. I've always been against the quartering, so like I'm not surprised by this all. Like as far as I'm concerned, this is like the next domino to fall after like the from the old like conservative grifters of Gamergate. Like I think like quartering is just one of those guys. He was on the Mundane Matt like exposed call. He's like talking about how he got hit at like a game show or something at a gaming convention. It's like it was just like, come on, bro. Yeah, I haven't watched the Boulder stream in forever. Tucker Carlson, really? Why is Melanie Mack so big? I don't get it. Yeah, it's weird how big like conservatives are now. Like, I don't know. I saw Razorfish trying to like shit talk Tucker Carlson because like I think the narrative among normies is that like Tucker Carlson stopped being relevant after he left Fox, and it's just like that is not true, buddy. You are in for a rude awakening. Yeah, like what we're seeing now is that we're seeing a lot of like conservative grifters like break out of the mainstream. Like Ricada broke out, and like Melody Mack's a big thing. Side scrollers is a big deal. Like, and it's true that these guys are grifters, but like it's kind of like with the Ricada thing, where it's like it's looking a lot more professional than it used to. You know what I mean? And like it's not like as we see with the quartering, like somebody with like scandals and like getting kicked from events and like having all these problems, that's not going to kill the movement. If anything, it's just going to result in a situation where people just go like, oh yeah, he's not one of us, he doesn't represent us, and like we just kind of move on. Like, because someone like the quartering, like the problem with the quartering is that like he's not really a conservative, and that's very obvious just by like listening to him talk about his views. Like, I remember one time he tried to like shill for like gay rights or something. I think he had like two dads or something, which is like always a red flag. Like, never trust people like that. But it's like, um, Michael Knowles. Wait, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know who that is. What? I'm on chapter 16 and it's still giving me like tutorials. I love how the magic Trinity in this works way different than Path of Radiance. Because in Path of Radiance, it's primarily like a weapons triangle thing, but in here, it's like. But like, when are you going to be in a situation in which, like, the best possible scenario is to use light magic against a shaman? Because like, there aren't enough shamans for that to be practical. Really, it's just like it's just weird. How do I recruit Raven? By the way. Do I have to have Hector talk to him? Ben Shapiro. Yeah. So wait, he works for how does anybody work for Ben Shapiro? Didn't he fire everybody to keep his own paycheck intact because he's such a member of the tribe? Oh man, I love the sprite work in this game. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I wish I played this growing up because this is an amazing game. It really is. I wish I was like I had that experience of playing this growing up because this would have been crazy if I'd played it in 2003 or whatever. I guess I was too young for something like this, but like yeah, in a lot of I think the first strategy game I played was Fire Emblem 7. I'm sorry, Star Fox Command actually. I don't know if I played anything like before that, but yeah. Yeah, we have to play through Star Fox Command. I'm actually working on the Star Fox Command retrospective. I started drafting it last night, and we're gonna have to play it a little bit more, I think, so I can get my thoughts in order. But with Lucius, wait, how the fuck can you talk with Lucius if he's on the other side of the? Oh shit! Okay, fuck. I hate it when that happens. That is the most bullshit thing. Okay. Uh, I knew that was gonna fucking happen. I knew it, and I didn't think to. It's. I hate how like characters in Fire Emblem do that, where they just will not attack you. It's just like, what are you talking about? Like, you say you're gonna come out and you're gonna kill me, and then you just don't move from that spot. Like, it's weird. I remember playing in Path of Radiance how like initially in like the lower difficulties, you can count on people to not move, and then eventually they start moving on you, and it just catches you off guard. It's just like I don't know, man. Like boss units in Path of Radiance are fucking scary. I like Norris like fucked me over so many times over the years, just because of how that map is set up and how he suddenly starts moving and starts whipping your ass. Because like he's a level 1 sniper before you can like possibly have a I think he's a level 4 sniper actually before you can have like any possible counter to that, and it's just unbelievable. Yeah, surely you talk to him with Elliewood. Surely. Maybe he'll attack Hector if I bring Hector to him. Man, I fucking love Hector. And you don't even get Hector in 6. He dies like a bitch. I used to watch this parody video about like how much Hector hates Roy. It was like from some some weird AI like robot voice before robot voices AI voices were a thing. Shit. Okay, okay, I think we're good. I think we have the thing protected. The green units? Okay. Man, the bonus chapters in this game are fucking convoluted. They have a lot of weird requirements, as I recall. I'm not a big Elliewood fan. I tend to think of Elliewood as being kind of boring. It's like there's a very good reason people are more attached to Lynn, because like she's the one that you start with in the beginning, and like she's the one that has like the setup, and then like Elliewood just kind of comes out of nowhere and becomes the protagonist. It's like it's really awful. He's not even a good secondary character, because I think everyone prefers Hector over him. Like for me, I just don't understand like. Yeah, how the fuck am I gonna save like these green guys if hey, what the hell happened to like the idea that Raven wouldn't attack? Am I playing on hard mode? I don't remember. And for some reason the reinforcements are always kind of shitty in these games. I guess they're good fodder units if you want to like level up. Well, like how do I wait? No shit, he's gonna kill Raven. Are there more green units? Yeah, how was I supposed to save him there? I don't know what I could have done. My guy Oswin. Let's see. Yeah, I love how nobody like remembers Fire Emblem Shadows even exists. Like I really wonder, was that made like during Poke Week woke season at Nintendo? Because I don't understand like how the fuck like anybody involved thought that was like acceptable. Like, does anybody even remember like what Shadows even like what even happens in the plot of that game? It just feels like that they don't really. And I gotta move Rebecca back because she doesn't have her shield. I'm sorry, she doesn't have her bow. He missed? Wait. I had like 72% accuracy. What the fuck was that? Yeah, we're gonna have to heal him because I'm an idiot. Does the game end if Lynn dies? I think it does. Oh, he's standing in the way? Well, what am I supposed to do now? Yeah, Ellie Wood I think would be the best at that. I'm sorry, Hector would be the best at that. Wait, can you even like? I don't think you can unequip weapons in this game. Shit. Really? I thought it was moving at a pretty good pace. Uh, uh, okay, he moved. Oh, but wait, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Yeah, Raven, because you were a little bitch who couldn't get out of the way. Like, what was I supposed to do there? Like, he moves around like attacking people like an idiot. He dies to Elliewood of all fucking people. Yeah, so I do feel like pre Path of Radiance FE, it really does have these ridiculous like character requirement. Like it's just like I just don't get it. I don't think I had a problem recruiting him like the first time I played, but you missed? Oh, it's a good thing I didn't get hit. Shit. I love how, like, the Hector, like... I love how this is like a universal experience that everybody playing this game has, where Hector just kills so many things that he keeps getting attacked and he just keeps getting, like, in dangerous situations. Here we go. Well, like I said, he's standing right there. There's no way to, like... there was no way for me to, like, avoid him. Okay. Yeah, I could have done it if those idiots hadn't broken out of the cell, but... Yeah, this is entirely on them. Yeah, worst uprising ever. Like, what the hell was that? They all got themselves killed. They got, like, a potential recruit killed. Like, I can't kill the Dark Dragon because of them. Thanks. Like, because they did that. Yeah, is Raven good? I don't remember anything about him other than the fact he's allegedly really gay. Did I really move Rebecca up like a dumbass? Okay. Wait, what? Oh, do you have to have Lynn talk to him? Ugh. Damn. Yeah, I forgot. Again, this is why Awakening, like, is the greatest thing ever, is that you don't have to do this convoluted horse shit of, like, trying to figure out who is supposed to talk to who, because it's always just Crom. Oh, okay. A Pegasus, okay. It's a good thing the knights aren't coming from the opposite direction and fucking up Marlenis. Okay, hang on. What? Do we have any... Oh, shit, I moved Lynn ahead like an idiot. Yeah, it feels like I don't have a lot of weapon variety. Like, I'm just using the default weapons. I'm a young troubadour. Yeah, it's like you have to play this game a ton in order to, like, figure out all the strats to, like, to get everything in it. You're not gonna get it your first time. It's just the nature of it. And, like, it's just definitely something that, like, modern Fire Emblem just lost sight of because they're so long now. Is just like they should be really replayable RPGs. Like that's what they excelled at, like, in this period. And yet, like, find, like, it sometimes took several playthroughs to figure out, like, critical aspects about the characters. And like I just feel like I don't know, like, modern Fire Emblem just doesn't really have it. I mean, Three Houses is something similar. It's actually better in Three Houses, but it's not the exact same. I'm just gonna send Hector ahead and just, like, have him kill everything. That's the most mileage I've gotten out of Matthew ever. I tend to not be very thief friendly. Yeah, Radiant Dawn is fucking bullshit. Like I can't stand Radiant Dawn and its stupid like balancing issues. What do you mean I have to play as like the stupid ass like Dawn Brigade going up against fucking Ike? Like it's never gonna work. Like it's so bizarre because you see this conflict and you're just like, please let me play as Ike, please let me play as Ike, please don't let me play as Ike. And no, they don't. They keep switching back and forth between them, and it's just incredibly embarrassing. Because like either you play as Ike and you stomp them, or you're playing as Micaiah and you can't win. Because like it's just like I don't know, like every single act in that game has like its own bizarre like problem. Like Act 1 has like all these characters you don't fucking care about. Like Act 2 is a bunch of like it completely like abuses a bunch of like established characters from Path of Radiance. So like it mishandles pretty much all of them. Like why the fuck is Har running a mailman company with Jill? That doesn't make any sense. Especially considering like Jill is off fighting the war for Dane. So like for some reason like Jill is on like the other side of the map fighting a fucking revolution while like Har is like delivering packages. Like I'm just like, wait, what? It's just bizarre. Especially if you're like me and you never got Har. Like I never figured out how to unlock him my first playthrough. So I play Path of Radiance, get Har, and then I'm just like, wait, you're telling me this guy is like the main character of Act 2? And it's just bizarre. Because I love Har, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just a weird choice. Wait, but he didn't. But he didn't join me. Wait, what the hell? Wait, huh? I'm very confused. Jill? I don't think so. Yeah, like Weapon Riders have a weird like weakness to electricity in that game, so I'm not sure I would say she's the best. Like, isn't Har better than her? That's how I recall. Like, I think she's way better than Path of Radiance, actually. And who's the best unit in that game? And it's been so long. Yeah, there's so many like broken units in that game. Yeah, it's nice coming back to this. It's held up really well. This game is over 20 years old now. Priscilla? Wait, what? Why fucking Priscilla? What does Priscilla have to do with Lucius? I get this is why this game is confusing. You would never remember any of this. So I tried Elliewood and that didn't work. I tried Lynn, that didn't work. And I'm supposed to talk to him with fucking Priscilla? What? Like I don't get it. Yeah, like okay, yeah. So this is probably why I had Priscilla in my party. I was just like, why do I need Priscilla? So I guess this is why. I must have forgot. Yeah, I feel like I've forgotten a lot about the game actually. I have not played this in several years. Yeah, I want to say I last beat it a decade ago. Uh, and I kind of cheesed my way through it to tell the truth. Yeah, I think that was when I was like still regularly sick. Yeah, she's connected to the Raven, who I fucking killed. Yeah. God damn, I ran out of. Yeah, just have Doorcast do it. Ka-ching. How long wait till we get the Legend of Zelda Fire Emblem? No. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to look this up, like, because I'm just like, wait, what? Does Raven still have to be alive? Oh, okay. Priscilla to recruit Raven first. Okay, okay. So you're supposed to. Okay. Yeah. So you're supposed to use Priscilla to recruit Raven first. Okay. But how the fuck would you figure that out? He doesn't mention her. Oh, that's right. He has a hammer. I don't need the wolf bale. Like I said, like, it's way too convoluted. Like, all I should have had to do was like talk to Lucius as Lynn, and then have Lucius talk to Raven. Like that made perfect sense to me. But no, wait, what? Oh fuck, that's way too high. What the hell was that? Why is Elliewood so useless? Uh, yeah, I need to stop taking advice from the chat. I mean, I didn't lose anybody or anything, but it's like, yeah, I don't remember a thing about Raven. I mean, I guess I didn't want that homo in my party anyway, but. Oh, she was posing as a member of the Black Band. Uh, are they a thing? Are they a thing? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. That's the kind of thing I miss in Fire Emblem. Yeah, the first one didn't do well. Like the first one was complete crap. It's like one of the worst Fire Emblem games ever. I can't stand um that one. Yeah, I've talked about that. So like Nintendo, okay. So Nintendo's pretty much won like the gaming icon war. I talked about this before. I talked about this several times. Like Nintendo's won the gaming icon war. There's nothing that's like on par with Mario, Zelda, or Pokemon, or even like something like Star Fox, Kirby, Donkey Kong. Like they're all like industry icons. There's nothing really to compare them to. So we're kind of at the point now where like the industry has to rally behind like random fucking licenses to stay relevant. So they're gonna hide behind Star Trek. They're gonna hide behind Warhammer 40K. They're gonna hide behind Lord of the Rings. They're gonna hide behind 007. They're gonna hide behind Batman, Wolverine, like all the Marvel stuff. Like they're gonna do everything they possibly can to like deny that Nintendo is like dominating the gaming space. Like you see this a lot in the community where like people seriously believe that Spider-Man is bigger than Mario, and it just isn't like at all. It's Nino probably. Okay. Oh no, it's Ninian. Okay. Why did I think it was gonna be Nino? I was close, just a couple of letters off. But DC collapses over. I think Batman's bigger than Spider-Man. Actually, I don't know. It's really weird. Like I feel like Spider-Man's more merchandisable for kids because like you always see kids playing with Spider-Man toys, right? Like that's why it's so big. It's because like it's more relatable. Like high school, like crap. Like that's why Spider-Man's a huge thing because he's like more relatable to kids. Um, and then Batman's like I think he's had a more successful run for the past 30 years, right? Because I think Spider-Man peaked in the 90s and has kind of like been on a pretty steady, steep decline since then. And then Batman's just been like doing more and more things, like what has Spider-Man been in recently that anybody cares about? It's just people meme about Paul and stuff like that, but it's just she doesn't remember. Why would I ever use like Will over Rebecca? Really? Okay. Way to go, Will. You're doing a great job giving us. We don't have any healing staffs. Shit. Okay. Um, it'll be nice to get through Fire Emblem 7 again. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but and the game is like crazy long. How long is? Only 7 hours. Wait, what? 32 mandatory chapters and roughly 10 to 12 side chapters. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like one of the longer like classic Fire Emblems actually. So it has like 30 hours. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty late. Yeah, I should call it quits. Yeah, I'd love to keep playing, but unfortunately, I'm just kind of tired. I've been streaming for like 4 hours a night again. All of a sudden, I just yeah. When did I stop playing? Berseria. Was it like 2 hours in? No, I think it was 2.5. Yeah. And we're almost done with Berseria. So yeah, we're gonna stick with Berseria until we beat it, and then we'll probably transition into like Ys. I think is gonna be our next focus. Well, we're gonna do Yoshi first, but Ys is gonna be our next RPG. So yeah, yeah. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will